Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshuranmritam Yena Tasmai Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Lalita Shri Shakhanvitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindho Dinabandho Jagatpati Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Haripriye Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. I welcome all the devotees for this last session of our VRAJA KATHAMRITAM series. So today we will discuss the meaning of a beautiful song written by Raghunath Das Goswami, and this song is officially called Govardhana Vasa Prarthana Dashakam. So this song basically presents the request of a devotee to Govardhan to give residence near Govardhan. So the greatest aspiration of a devotee is to stay close to the Lord, is to stay close to the pastime places of the Lord, so that he can serve the Lord and witness his sweet pastimes. So Raghunath Das Goswami is requesting Giriraj Govardhan, may I stay close to you, so that I serve you, I serve Krishna, I serve the associates of Krishna, and I get to witness their pastimes. So let us begin. So this is called Govardhana Prarthana Dashakam. So Ashtakam is a song that has stanzas, and Dashakam stanzas in this. Okay. So let's begin with the first one. Nijapati bhujadanda bhavam prapadya pratihatamadadrashto dandadevendra garva atula pruthula shaila shreyani bhupa prime nijanika nivasam ehi govardhanatvam. Recite, Shiva. You can recite. You're able to unmute? You can recite. You're able to see the screen? Yeah. Nija
Pati Tatra Bhavam Prapatya Pratihatamata Tanda Devendra Garva Atula Prutula Shailya Tiny Rupa प्रयन्ते निचलिकटलिवासं देहि गोवर्धनत्वम्.
Otherwise, then Shruti Badli would like to recite. You're able to see the screen?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Unmute yourself.
Yes, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, can we repeat after me?
प्रतिहतमदधृष्टो दण्डदेवेन्द्र गर्व.
Prabhuji, we can't see the screen.
Okay. Not sure what's happening. I'm sharing.
Yes, Prabhuji. Yes, Prabhuji. Nijapati bhuja dandak chatra bhavan prapadya pratihita mada drishto danda devendra garva.
Atula brita shaila shreni bhupa priyame nija nikata nivasam dehi govardhana.
Okay, thank you. So this is a little longer song. So we'll discuss the meaning of this. Nijapati bhujadanda chhatra bhavam prapadya. Nijapati, as we have discussed in our Govardhan Lila sessions so far, Govardhan mountain, Giriraj Govardhan, can be considered as a servant of Krishna and also as Krishna himself. Okay. So Govardhan is simultaneously Bhakta Swarupa and Bhagavat Swarupa. So Govardhan is another form of Krishna, and also Govardhan is a servant of Krishna, Haridasa Varya. So here in this shloka, Raghunath Das Goswami is seeing Govardhan as the best of all servants of Krishna and glorifying him in this way. Nijapati bhujadanda chhatra bhavam prapadya. So Govardhan's Nijapati, who is Nijapati of Govardhan? Krishna. So Krishna is the master of Govardhan and Govardhan is the servant of Krishna. So Nijapati, that master, bhujadanda, he has used his bhuja, his arm, as a danda, as a stick. And Govardhan became a chhatra. Govardhan became an umbrella. Chhatra bhavam prapadya. So Krishna used his stick, his arm as a handle to hold the umbrella of Govardhan. Okay. Pratihatamadadrashto danda devendra garva. Why did Krishna lift Govardhan mountain in this way? Second line says, Pratihata mada. Mada is pride of Indra. So Indra became Devendra. All Devas, Indra, he became very proud. Okay, Mada is pride or intoxication because of his unlimited wealth and position. Mada, intoxicated. Dhrishta means very arrogant. Uddanda means very impudent. Garva, Garva is pride. So 4 words, Mada, Dhrishto, Uddanda and Garva. 4 words are used to describe the quality of Devendra here. Pratihata Mada, Dhrishto, Danda, Devendra, Garva. Third line. Atula Pruthula Shaila, Shreni Bhupa Priyam me. Nija nikata nivasam dehi govardhanatvam. Atula. Atula means no comparison. So tulna means to compare one thing with another thing. But atula means that which is beyond any comparisons. So you cannot compare Govardhan mountain's glory with any other mountain's glory. Okay, atula, pruthula, shaila. Shaila means mountain. Shaila Shreni means groups of mountains. Okay, so amongst all the mountains on this planet, Govardhan mountain has a very special and unique position. And in fact, Govardhan mountain is considered the king of all mountains. So atula pruthula shaila shreni bhupa priyammi. So Giriraj Govardhan is the king of all incomparable great mountains and priyammi. And that Govardhan mountain is very dear to the singer here. Who is the Nija Nikata Nivasam. Nikata means very close. Okay, Nivasam means residence. Oh Govardhan, please give me a residence close to you. Dehi, please, he's begging. Oh Govardhana, I want to stay close to you. So the aspiration of several Gaudiya Vaishnavas is to reside near Govardhan. Especially in the Upadeshamrita book by our Rupa Goswami, he says, of all the places, the best place to live in is Radhakund near Govardhan. You know that shloka? Vaikunta janito varamadhupuri tatrapi Vrindavanam. So, of all the places, Vaikuntha is the best. Above Vaikuntha is Vrindavan. In Vrindavan, Govardhan is the best place. And in Govardhan, Radhakund is the best place. So like that, devotees aspire to stay in Vrindavan, Govardhan, or stay close to Radhakund, of course with the approval and permission of a spiritual master. But here, our Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu personally instructed Raghunath Das Goswami to stay, to worship Govardhan mountain. So Raghunath Das Goswami is praying to Govardhan mountain to give an eternal residence at his foothills. Okay. So the meaning of the first shloka is clear. Okay. Shall we go to the next shloka? Second. So Raghunath Das Goswami considered that all perfection is attained simply by residing near Govardhan. So he also says, there may be hundreds and thousands of hills on this planet. And even in that area near Govardhan also there may be smaller or bigger hillocks or hills. So there are many hills nearby. Why only Vrindavan? He says that it is Athula Pruthula Shaila Bhupa, Sreni Bhupa. There is no point in giving up the close association of a king and to reside with some inferior landlords. Okay, you have access to king. Why you have to settle down to staying with some clerks and some landlords or some owners of some small areas? So he says that I want to stay near the king only. So Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, and in Bhagavatam he says, Mad Bhakta Puja Bhedika. My devotee is very worshipable. So Giriraj Govardhan is glorified by Radharani as the most worshipable and as the best of all servants of Lord Hari. So Raghunath Das Goswami says, Govardhan, you are glorified by Radharani, and Krishna says that my devotees are very dear to me. Okay, so I must stay near to you. I must worship you. Fine. Second, somebody may ask our Raghunath Das Goswami or Govardhan mountain may directly question Raghunath Das Goswami. Oh, you want to stay near me? How long? 2 days? 3 days? How long is your yatra? 2-day yatra, 3-day yatra, 1 week yatra? Then Raghunath Das Goswami says, no, eternally I want to reside with you. Permanent residence I want. Why? He gives the reason here. Second. Pramada Madana Lila Kandare Kandarete Rachayati Navayuno Ardvandvamasmin Amandam. Iti kila kalanartham lagnakastadvayormi nija nikata nivasam dehi govardhanatvam. Naman Bandi Ondre?
Yes, sir. Prabhuji, after you.
Na Pramada madana leela kandare kandare te
Pramada madana leela kandare kandare te.
Rachayati navayonordvandvamasmin amandam
Rachayati navayuno dvandvam asmin namandam.
iti kila kalanartham lagnakastadvayorme
Iti kila kalanatham lagna kastadvayorme.
nijanikata nivasam dehi govardhanatvam.
Nija nikata nivasam dehi govardhanatvam.
Good. Diva Krishna.
Yes, Raji. Pramada madana lila andare kandarate rachayati navayunor dvandvam asmin amandam iti kila kalanartham lagnakastadvayorme nijanikata vasam dehi govardhanatvam. Thank you, Raji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, thank you. So, in this second stanza, Raghunath Das Goswami reveals his reasons why he wants to stay near Govardhan. He says, Pramada madana leela kandare kandare te. Kandara means cave, as we have discussed before. Kandare kandarete, there are so many caves in Govardhan mountain, and in those caves, Pramada Madana Lila are happening. What is Madana Lila? That refers to the conjugal pastimes, the wonderful Madhurya pastimes of Radha and Krishna. Pramada. Pramada means filled with love, pure love. Okay. So the eternally youthful divine couple are performing intoxicating amorous pastimes. Okay. Earlier, the word Mada is used in the first shloka also. Right. Mada is used to refer to our Indra's pride. So that Mada is different from this Pramada. So that Mada is intoxication because of his material wealth. And this Pramada is deeper intoxication because of spiritual love. So this love, this Pramada is present in Radha and Krishna. Pramada madana leela kandare kandare te. In every cave of Govardhan, very beautiful pastimes of Radha and Krishna are happening. Rachayati navayunor dvandvamasmin amandam. Rachayati means they are manifesting newer and newer pastimes. Navayunor, this divine young couple, Radha and Krishna. Dvandva means couple. Amandam, they are manifesting such beautiful, ecstatic pastimes. Okay, in every cave. Amandam means excellent. Manda is very mild, very poor. Amanda means excellent, opposite. So they are manifesting excellent Madhurya pastimes in every cave. I want to see all these pastimes. Fine. So that's the meaning of the third shloka. You see. Iti kila kalanartham lagnakastadvayormi. Iti kila kalanartham. I want to see all these beautiful pastimes of Radha and Krishna, tadvayormi, which are done by these two divine couple, Radha and Krishna. Nija nikata nivasam dehi govardhanatvam. Therefore, you should give me an eternal residence near your footprints. This is a request to Govardhan mountain. You got the first shloka, he said, that, oh Krishna, oh Govardhan, you are very dear to Krishna, you are very dear to me also, you are very dear to Radharani also. Your master Krishna has lifted you with his hand, making his hand as a rod. He has made you as an umbrella to protect all the Vrajavasis and to crush the pride of Indra. So I want to stay close to you. You are the best of all mountains. In the second shloka, he says that the reason why I want to stay close to you is I want to witness Radha Krishna pastimes that are happening in every cave of Govardhan. Please give me eternal residence. So that is second shloka. Now let's get into the third shloka. Anupama Manivedi Ratna Simhasanorvi Ruhajhara Darasano Droni Sangheshu Rangai Sahabala Sakibhisan Khelayan Swapriyam Me Nijanikata Nivasam Dehi Govardhanatvam. Rishiva. Anupama Manivedi Ratna Simhasanorvi. Yeah.
Anupama Manuveti Ratna Simhasanorvi
Ruhajhara Darasano Droni Sangheshu Rangai
Ruhajara Darasano Droni Sangheshu Rangai
Sahabala Sakibhisan Khelayan Swapriyam Me
Sahabala Sakibhisan Khelayan Swapriyam Me
Nijanikata Nivasam Dehi Govardhanatvam.
Nijarikata Nivasa Dehi Govardhanatvam. Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranama. Anupama Maniveti Ratna Simhasanorvi Ruhajahara Darasanudroni Sangeshu Rangai Sahabala Sakibi Sankhelayan Swapriyam Me Nijanikata Nivasam Dehi Govardhanatvam. Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranama.
Thank you so much. So, in the second shloka, Raghunath Das Goswami said that I want to see Radha Krishna pastimes, therefore I want to stay close to you. But Govardhan had a question. Oh, you want to see Radha Krishna pastimes? No problem. You can reside near Sanketavan. There are so many pastimes of the divine couple Radha Krishna happening there. So you can stay near Sanketvan. Sanketvan is a place, a small forest that is between Barsana and Vrindavan. Okay, Krishna stays in Vrindavan, Radharani stays in Barsana. They come close to each other, and on the way there is some, in between these two places there is a little place called Sanketavan. So you can go there and then see. Why you want to come to Govardhan only? Okay, so now in response to that, Raghunath Das Goswami says, no, not only Radha Krishna pastimes, I have many other things to see there. Anupama Manivedi Ratna Simhasanorvi Ruhajhara Darasanu Droni Sangheshu Rangai. Anupama is somewhat similar to Atula. Upama means you compare one thing with another thing. Anupama means there is no comparison. That which is beyond comparison. That which has no comparison only. So all the Vedis, means all the platforms of Govardhan mountain are like Manivedis. Means they are like jeweled platforms. So you may just go to a hill and then find some flat rock and sit there. It's not like a jeweled throne, but every single platform or rock of Govardhan is like a jeweled throne for Krishna to sit on. Here you see in this beautiful picture, Krishna and Balaram are sitting on some rocks of Govardhan mountain. And behind is the scene of Govardhan mountain with peacocks and gopas and cows and calves and some kund here. Such a beautiful picture. So Anupama Manivedi Ratna Simhasana. So every platform is like a jewel bedecked simhasana, means royal throne on Govardhan mountain, for which Krishna would go and sit there, and Balramji would sit there. So basically it says that Govardhan mountain renders so many services to entire Vrindavan community, along with Krishna and Balaram and all the other Gopas and Gopis, by offering platforms to sit. Not just that, there are many other things. What are they? Urvi Ruha. Urvi means earth. Ruha means that which is born out of earth. So sometimes lotus is called Ambhoruha. Saroruha means that which is born out of Saras, that which is born out of lake. That is lotus. Similarly, Urvi Ruha means that which is born out of Mother Earth. What is that? Trees. There are so many trees on Govardhan. And you see in this picture, there are trees also that are giving shade. Govardhan trees are giving shade to Krishna and Balaram. Urvi Ruha. So next, Jhara. You know Jhara? Jhara means waterfall. Jhara means waterfall, and Dara means caves. Sanu means plateaus. Droni means valleys. So there are highlands and lowlands. Ruha Jhara Dara Sanu Droni Sangheshu Rangaihi. Droni Sangheshu Rangaihi. There are unlimited multitudes of all these platforms and waterfalls and valleys and caves and plateaus on Govardhan mountain, for which Krishna comes there and performs so many pastimes. Okay, and Krishna doesn't come alone. Sahabala sakhibhi sankhelayan swapriyam me. Sahabala, Krishna comes there along with Balaram. You see, Sahabala. Sakhibihi, he also brings other Gopas. Sankhelayan, he performs his beautiful, playful pastimes. He would play with them. Sometimes the children, all the Gopas would climb on trees. Sometimes they hide in caves. Sometimes they go behind waterfalls. Sometimes they bathe in waterfalls. Sometimes they jump in kunds and start swimming there. So they do all things. So Priyamme. And Govardhan mountain is very dear to Krishna, and Krishna is very dear to Govardhan. Swapriyam can indicate that Krishna and Govardhan love each other. Nija nikata nivasam dehi Govardhanatvam. Therefore, Govardhan, you must give me an eternal residence near you. Because I want to see Krishna, Balaram and all the Gopas performing their wonderful pastimes on your rocks, in your valleys, on your plateaus, in your waterfalls and on your trees. So Govardhan has sufficient facilities for not only Radha and Krishna to perform pastimes, but also the Gopas to perform their play. So in the second shloka, Raghunath Das Goswami said that I want to see Radha Krishna pastimes near Govardhan. In the third shloka, he is saying that I want all the pastimes of Krishna and the Gopas and the cows also. I want to witness them also. That's why I want to come to Govardhan. Clear? 3 shlokas are clear? First shloka, he just introduced his request. I want to stay near you. Second shloka, he said, I want to see Radha Krishna pastimes. Third shloka, he is saying, I want to witness all the Sakya pastimes of Krishna. Okay. So like that, he wants to see all the pastimes. Now, somebody may think that, oh, Raghunath Das Goswami wants to see only Madhurya pastimes. No, he wants to see Krishna's Leelas with Gopas also. Yes, Madhurya Rasa is the topmost. That does not mean we can minimize the position of other rasas. Okay. So, sometimes Krishna and Balaram would come and sit on the Ratna Simhasanas of Govardhan mountain and they relieve their fatigue. So they found a platform, they all would just come and sit there. They would play and they get tired and they would sit on the platforms, Ratna Simhasanas, and they start joking about each other. Okay, they start playing with Madhumangal. You eat so much, you can't even digest your food. So like that, they would pass comments and crack jokes on each other. And sometimes some Gopas would crack jokes on Krishna also. Krishna would just sit there under a tree of Govardhan, and then one boy would say, Krishna, open your mouth and close your eyes. I'll put a laddu in your mouth. Krishna closes his eyes and opens his mouth. And this boy would pick up a kadamba flower and put it in Krishna's mouth. That is also round, like laddu. Krishna would taste it so bitter and he would spit there. So like that, all the flat places and platforms of Govardhan are like joking arenas for Krishna, Balaram and all the Gopas. Okay. Now Govardhan had a question. You want to witness Radha Krishna pastimes? You want to witness Krishna's cow-tending pastimes and other leelas? Okay, fine. I understand that. There's a little detail here. You see these pictures. All these pictures are very beautifully made that depict Krishna's pastimes so nicely. See, Krishna is playing on swings. How does a tree on Govardhan serve Krishna? Because there are some creepers on the trees, and these creepers will act like ropes, where Krishna can make those ropes into swings and start swinging along with other boys. So all the Urviruhas, means all the trees of Govardhan, would allow Krishna to swing on swings, and many other services also. Then they would sometimes play hide and seek and are finding lost cows. So Jara and Dara, all the waterfalls and all the caves are used by Krishna and the Gopas to play hide and seek. Sometimes one boy is made as the central character in a game, and all the other boys would go and hide in different places. And this boy would have to blindfold himself till all the other boys would just hide themselves. And as soon as all the boys hide, they make some sound, and this boy has to open his eyes and start searching for the other boys. So one boy is sitting in the cave, another boy is sitting behind a waterfall, one boy is sitting on the top of a tree. So like that, they would play hide and seek. Okay, so these are some games, and also they would play wrestling. They would just fight with each other and defeat each other out of love. Many times Krishna is defeated. Next, fourth shloka. Rasanidhi navayuno sakshinim danakele dyuti parimala vidham shyama vedim prakashya rasika varakulanam modamaspalayan me nija nikata nivasam Dehi Govardhanatvam. Kartik.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, can I recite after you, Prabhuji?
Sure. Rasanidhi navayuno sakshinim danakele.
Rasanidhi navayuno sakshinim danakele.
Yuti parimala vidham shyama vedim prakashya.
Yuti parimala vidham shyama vedim prakashyam.
Rasika varakulanam modamaspalayan me.
Rasika varakulanam modamaspalayan me.
Nija nikata nivasam dehi govardhanatvam.
Nija nikata nivasam dehi govardhanatvam. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. We'll discuss the meaning. Fourth shloka. Rasanidhi navayuno sakshinim danakele. What are the other desires of Raghunath Das Goswami? Rasanidhi. So Krishna is Rasanidhi. He is an ocean of all rasas. Navayuno. And Navayuna means the youthful young couple Radha and Krishna, they are also Rasanidhi. Their combination, whenever they come together, they manifest so many playful pastimes which are like treasure of all rasa. Rasanidhi Navayuno Sakshinim Danakele. And Danakeli pastimes. There are some special pastimes in Vrindavan between Radha and Krishna. They are called toll tax pastimes, Danakeli pastimes. So Radha, Rani and other gopis are going along with their cow, butter, etc. And Krishna would come there and say, hey, you cannot pass by this, you have to pay tax. So that is Danakeli pastimes. Sakshinim Danakailer. I want to witness all these Danakeli pastimes that you have enacted, Krishna. So for that, I want to come close to Govardhan. In the first line, he says that. You see this picture where Radharani is going with some milk or some butter, and Krishna stops her. Hey, you can't, don't go. You have to pay tax. Rasanidhi Navayunor Sakshinim Danakele Dyuti Parimala Vidham Shyama Vedim Prakashya. So where are these pastimes taking place? In this Danakeli pastimes taking place near Govardhan only. Okay. So there is this place in Govardhan called Shyama Vedi. Dyuti Parimala Vidham Shyama Vedim Prakashya. Prakashya means manifesting. Where Shyama Vedi, there is a dark platform which is Dyuti, which is very lustrous, very much shining. Parimala Vidham, it's very fragrant also. There is a fragrant, lustrous, means very shining, black, dark platform called Shyama Vedi, which is also sometimes called Krishna Vedi, near Govardhan, where Krishna performs his Danakeli pastimes. Okay, I want to see all these Danakeli pastimes. Rasika Varakulana Modamaspalayan me. Oh Krishna, you are Rasika Varakulana. Rasika means one who can relish rasa. Rasika Vara means best of all relishers of rasas. So Krishna himself is relisher of rasa. And there are many devotees of Krishna who also relish Krishna's Rasik pastimes. They are also Rasikas. Muhura ho Rasika bhuvi bhavukaha. We studied in Bhagavatam, right? Okay. So, you are the best relisher of rasa. And there are so many relishers of your Rasik pastimes. Modamaspalayanme, to bring about that relish in the relishers of all your pastimes, you manifest all these Danakeli pastimes on Shyamavedi. Krishna is performing Danakeli pastimes on Shyamavedi to please the hearts of all the relishers of rasas. Krishna is bringing about immense joy in the assembly of the best of all relishers of rasas. That's why he is manifesting Danakeli pastimes. Actually, these pastimes of Radha and Krishna and Krishna's Vrindavan pastimes in general cannot be relished by everyone. That requires some bhakti, that requires some purity of heart. Anybody and everybody cannot just come to the platform of relishing the pastimes of Vrindavan and act Krishna, and especially Radha Krishna pastimes. Radha is going with a pot and Krishna says, give me tax, you cannot pass by this place. What is there to relish here? Some people may just easily dismiss it. But how much rasa is there in those loving exchanges, only a relisher of rasa can understand. Only a Rasika, Bhuvi, Bhavuka can understand. It's not an easy thing. It's not cheap thing. And that taste for Radha Krishna pastimes cannot be attained overnight. And one cannot become like a Sahajiya who just thinks or acts as if he has so much rasa, but he's not having rasa. Okay. So there are some imitators of great devotees. There are people who imitate great devotion, and there are people who do not have the ability to experience that rasa. So these two are like two non-bona fide relishers of rasas. But the real relisher of rasa has purity of heart. When there is purity of heart, then all these pure spiritual pastimes can be relished nicely. So Rasika Varakulanam Modamaspalayan me Nijanikata Nivasam Dehi Govardhanatvam. This is fourth shloka. And there is a beautiful shloka regarding this Danakali pastime. Here is Govardhan mountain, here is Radharani and all the gopis. Then Krishna and Balram and other gopas are confronting them, not allowing them to pass by that Danakali, that Shyamavedi. Okay. Seeing Shyamavedi, Rasika devotees feel joyful and shout in joy. So, when the devotees who witness this Danakali pastime start shouting in joy, all their joyful praises will enter my ears if I stay near Govardhan. That is the plan of Raghunath Das Goswami. So when other devotees are speaking in joy, praising Krishna's pastimes, genuine devotees feel pleasure. So I want to see them happily praising your Danakali pastimes. Okay. So this is his plan. Okay, Chinmayi, you can recite this. Ghatta Krida Katukitabana Nagarendro Navino.
Ghatta Krida Kutukitamana Nagarendro Navino.
Dhani Bhutva Madana Nripater Gavyadana Chalena.
Dani Bhutva Madana Nripater Gavyadana Chalena.
Yatra Pratah Sakhibhirabhito Veshiteh Samrurodha.
Yatra Pratha Sakhibirabhito Veshtita Samrurodha.
Shri Govardh Shri Gandharvam Nijaganavritam Nomitam Krishna Vediyam.
Shri Gandharvam Nijaganavritam Naumitan Krishna Veden. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
As I said, Shyamavedi is also called Krishna Vedi. Shyamavedi is the dark platform where Krishna performs this Danakali pastimes with other gopis. So, all glories to that Shyamavedi, all glories to that Krishna Vedi. I offer my obeisances to that Krishna Vedi, where Rasik devotees will witness Danakali pastimes of Krishna and then shout in joy. Okay. So, fifth shloka. Haridayitavapurvam Radhika Kundamatma Priyasakhamiha Kanthe Narmana Lingya Guptaha Navayuva Yuga Khelas Tatra Pashyan Rahome Nija Nikata Nivasam Dehi Govardhanatvam. Advaita Prabhu, Shruti Mataji.
Haridayitam apurvam radhika kundamatma priya sakhamiha kanthe narmalingaya gupta navayuva yuga khelas tatra pasyandraho me nija nikita nivasam dehi govardhanatvam.
Okay, great. Kartik, you want to try?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Haridaitam apurvam Radhika Kundamatma Priya Sakhamiha Kante Narmana Lingya Gupta Navayoga Yoga Khelas Tatra Pashyandraho Nija Nikata Nivasam Dehi Govardhanatvam. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. So, in this, before this shloka, Govardhan might question our Raghunath Das Goswami. Raghunath Das Goswami did not exactly say where he wants to stay. He was saying that I want to see Radha Krishna pastimes, I want to see Krishna Balram's pastimes and other Gopas pastimes. And he also says that I want to hear the screams of those devotees who are relishing the Danakeli pastimes. But where exactly you want to stay? Now he's revealing in this shloka. Haridayitam apurvam Radhika Kundamatma. Haridayitam, Apurvam. Apurvam means that which has no comparison, that which never existed before, that which has never been identified as so glorious earlier. So, Radhika Kundam, the Kund of Srimati Radharani or Radha Kund, is very, very dear to Lord Hari. As much as Srimati Radharani is dear to Lord Hari. So Krishna loves Radharani so much. Similarly, Krishna loves Radha Kund also so much. We have enough references also to prove this point. So Haridayitam Apurvam Radhika Kundamatma Priya Sakhamiha Kanthe Narmana Lingya Guptaha. This is another interesting line where he says, you are asking me where I should stay, where I want to stay. I definitely want to stay near Radhakund, which is incomparably the beloved Kund or beloved spot of Lord Hari. Okay, Hari Dayitam Apurvam. Now, what about you? Govardhan also has so many places around his vicinity, and amongst all these places, Govardhan also loves Radhakund so much. Priya Sakhamiha Kanthe Narmana Lingya Guptaha. Priya Sakham, Govardhan mountain considers Radhakund as Priya Sakham, my dear friend. Okay. Kanthe means keeping Radhakund very close to his neck. When you embrace someone, the person comes very close to the neck, right? Narmana Alingya Guptaha. So Govardhan mountain holds Radhakund as if Govardhan is embracing Radhakund, keeping him very close to his neck, secretly, Guptaha. Okay, so this is the special importance that even Govardhan gives to Radhakund. Nava Yuva Yuga Khelas Tatra Pashyan Rahomi. In that Radhakund, near that Radhakund, Nava Yuva, this fresh youthful couple Radha and Krishna perform so many pastimes. Right? Guptaha, very secretly, confidentially. Tatra Pashyan Rahomi. I will also stay there secretly and start seeing those pastimes. Okay. Therefore, give me an opportunity to stay at Govardhan. Nija nikata nivasam dehi Govardhanatvam. Again, Raghunath Das Goswami is coming back to Radha Krishna pastimes. Second shloka, he said, I want to see Radha Krishna pastimes. Third shloka, he said, I want to see pastimes of Krishna with the Gopas. Fourth shloka, he said, I want to see Dhanakeli pastimes. No, I want to hear the joy of devotees who are relishing Dhanakeli pastimes. Then fifth shloka, he is again saying, I want to see Radha Krishna pastimes at Radhakund. So let me stay in Radhakund only. There are many spots around Govardhan. There is Govindakund, there is Surabhikund, there is Naradakund, there is Lota Baba temple, and there are many other spots. Amongst all the spots, Raghunath Das Goswami has chosen Radhakund only because he wants to witness Radha Krishna pastimes near Radhakund. So, because Rupa Goswami said that it is the Radhakund spot is the best of all spots around, in fact, in the entire universe. From the perspective of the Gaudiya Vaishnavas, Radhakund is the best spot as established here. Divya Krishna, you can recite. Vaikunthajalito Varamadhupuri Tatra Pirasotsavat.
Vaikunthat Janitottara Pradhupari. Vaikunthat Janatatvardhupuri Tatra Parasotsavat. Vrindaranyam Udarapani Ramanat. Tatrapi Govardhanaha. Radha Kundamihapi Gokulapate. Premamrita Plavanat Kuryat Asya Virajato Giritate Sevam Viveki Nakaha.
Thank you very much. Chinmay.
Yes, Prabhuji. Vaikuntha janito vara madhupuri tatrapi rasotsavad vrindaranyamudara paniramanat tatrapi govardhana Radha Kundamihapi Gokulapate Premamrita Plavanat Kuryadasya Virajato Giritate Sevam Vivekinaka. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
So the meaning of this Upadeshamrita shloka is Vaikuntha Janito Vara Madhupuri. Even more glorious than Vaikuntha is Madhupuri, the Mathura Mandal. Tatrapi Rasotsava Vrindaranyam. Even in that entire tract of land of Mathura, Vrindaranyam is great because Rasotsava, Krishna's Rasalila happened there. Even in Vrindaranyam, Tatrapi Govardhana. Govardhan is best spot because Udara Pani Ramanath. That Udara Pani, Krishna with his divine hand lifted that Govardhan mountain. Vaikuntha Janito Vara Madhupuri Tatrapi Go Rasotsavad Vrindaranyam Udara Pani Ramanath Tatrapi Govardhana. Thus Govardhan is established. And around the vicinity of Govardhan, which is the best spot? Radha Kundamihapi Gokulapate Premamrita Plavanat. Radha Kund is the best spot. Why? That Gokulapati Krishna has created an inundation of prema there. Premamrita Aplavanat. He has created a flood of Krishna prema there. So that's why Radha Kund is best. Kuryadasya virajato giritate sevam vivekinakaha. So who is that person? Viveki, who is that intelligent person who rejects an opportunity to stay at Radha Kund? Okay, so that's the meaning of this shloka. Next, 8th. Kartik. Pranaya vasatihi preyashibhyopi radha.
Krishnoche pranaya vasati prayashibhyopi radha.
Dam chasya munibhiravitas tadrigeva vyadhayi.
Mundam chasya munibhiravitas tadrageva vyadhayi.
Yat preshtairapyalama sulabham kim punar bhakti bhajam.
Yat preshtairapyalam sulabham kim punar bhakti bhajam.
Tat premedam sakritapi sarah snatura vishkaroti.
Tat premedam sakritapi sarah snatura vishkaroti. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Chinmay.
Yes, Prabhuji. Krishna Shyuchai Pranaya Vasati Preyasibhyopi Radha Kundam Chasya Munibhirabhitas Tadrigeva Vyadhayi Yat Preshtairapyalama Sulabham Kim Punar Bhakti Bhajam Tat Premedam Sakridapi Sara Snatura Vishkaroti. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. This Upadeshamrita shloka is continuing with the glories of Radha Kund. Krishnasyo chaihi pranaya vasatihi preyasi bhyopi radha. There are so many gopis in Vrindavan. Amongst all the gopis, Radharani is most dear to Krishna. And there are so many water bodies in Vrindavan. Amongst all the water bodies, Radha Kund is dear to Krishna. Okay, so it's not so easily attainable. That opportunity to stay at Radha Kund is not so easily attainable. Raghunath Das Goswami is aspiring for it. Now in the 6th shloka, he is continuing with the expression of his desire to stay near Govardhan. So at one point, after speaking the 5th shloka, Raghunath Das Goswami felt, am I asking for more? Am I qualified for what I am asking for? Repeatedly I am asking to stay near Govardhan to witness Radha Krishna pastimes. I think it's like too much on my part to aspire for this. So I must say something generic. So with that intention, in the 6th shloka he says, Sthala jala tala shashpair bhuruha chayaya cha pratipadamanukālam hanta samvardhayan gaha Trijagati nijagotram sarthakam khyapayan me Nija nikata nivasam dehi govardhanatvam. Divya Krishna. Sthala jala tala shashpair bhuruhachayaya cha.
Sthala jala tala shashpair bhuru cha chaya cha.
Pratipadamannukalam hanta samvardhayan gaha.
Pratipadam anukalam hanta samvardhayanam gaha.
Trijagati nijagotram sarthakam khyapayan me.
Trijagati nijagotram sarthakam kampayan me.
Nijanikata nivasam dehi govardhanatvam.
Nijanikatavasam dehi govardhanatvam.
Okay, thank you.
Hare Krishna. Dandat pranam.
Madhavi Mataji, want to recite?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare.
Tala jala tala saspar buru hachaya hacha pratipada anukalam hanta samvardayanga trijagati nijagotram satrakam kahyapayame nijankata nivasam dehi govardhanatam. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Thank you, Mataji. In this shloka, he says, he considered himself unfit to see the most intimate pastimes of Radha and Krishna, and he wanted to say something which is very generic and simple to look at. So he says, Sthala jala tala shashpair bhuruhachayaya cha. O Govardhan, you have so many spots in your vicinity around around you that provide nourishment to cows. Sthala, land; jala, water; tala, plains; shashpair, grasses; bhuruha, trees; chayayacha, the shade of the trees. Sthala jala tala shashpair bhuruhachayaya. Pratipadam anukalam. Now you see, Govardhan is being glorified like this. Pratipadam, at every moment, at every step. Anukalam hanta samvardhayangaha. You are always serving the cows. Samvardhayangaha. Why Govardhan is called Govardhan? Because Govardhan is doing samvardhayanga. Vardhayan means to nourish, to grow, to develop, or to facilitate the development of. So, Govardhan has sufficient facilities to nourish the cows, to help the cows, to develop the cows' bodies, to nourish them. That's why Trijagati nijagotram sarthakam khyapayanmi. In all the three words, Nijagotram, your name is sarthakam, it has become meaningful, it has become glorious. Khyapayanme, you have become very famous for your activity of nourishing cows. I want to see the pastimes that Krishna performs with his beloved cows near you. Because you are Govardhana, you do Vardhan of goes. You nourish cows. Because you are a nourisher of cows and Krishna is Govinda, he is Gopala. So he comes to Govardhan to see his beloved cows being nourished by Govardhan. So because you are a nourisher of cows, Krishna is naturally attracted to you. So let me come, let me stay near you and witness all the pastimes of Krishna with the cows around you. So he spoke something very generic. So not only Radha Krishna pastimes, not only Gopa pastimes, also Krishna's pastimes with the cows. So 6th shloka is clear. Now we'll go to the 7th one. Surapati krita dirgha drohato goshtaraksham tava nava gruha rupasyantare kurvataiva aghabaka ripuno chair dattamanadrutam me Nija nikata nivasam dehi govardhanatvam Surapati krita dirgha drohato goshtharaksham. That Surapati Indra has done dirgha droha. For a long time, he has done droha, offense to all the Vrindavan Vasis, the entire Kohet community. It's not that he slapped somebody. That slap existed only for 1 second. Okay. But he created devastating rainfall that existed 7/24. Dirghadroha. This is not a harm that is caused in 1 moment or 2 moments or half an hour when he troubled me. Or 1 hour, say he's just eating my head. You may say like that. So it's not a very brief trouble that he had given. 7 days and 7 nights he poured thick pillars of rain. He showered big elephant-like droplets of rain water to destroy entire Gokul. So Surapati Kritadirgha Drohato Ghoshtharaksham. When that Surapati Indra did this Dirgha Droha, you wanted to do Rakshan of this Goshtha. Goshtha refers to the Cowhead community. Raksha means he wants to protect. So Krishna wanted to protect this Cowhead community. And what did he do? Tava nava gruha rupasyantare kurvataiva. With an intention to protect his Goshtha, with his Cowhead community, what did Krishna do? He lifted Govardhan mountain and made that Govardhan mountain as a new home for them. Tava refers to Govardhan. Navagraha means new home. While all the homes of Vrajavasis are apparently under flood waters created by Indra, Krishna has created another home from Govardhan to protect all the Vrajavasis. So tava nava gruha rupasyantare kurvataiva. Gruha rupasya antare kurvataiva. Antare means inside, means under Govardhan. He has created this special home. Now that Lord, Krishna, who is completely omniscient, he can do anything to protect the Vrajavasis. He could have expanded Nanda Bhavan and he would have called all the Gopas and the Gopis and cows and calves inside Nanda Bhavan and they would have happily stayed there. Why Krishna has to put some special endeavor to lift Govardhan mountain only? He can do anything, isn't it? But he chose to glorify Govardhan. That's why Aghabaka Ripuno Chair Dattamanadrutam me. Oh Agharipu, oh Bakaripu. Ripu means enemy. Agharipu means one who has killed Aghasur. Bakaripu means one who has killed Bakasur. So Uchair Dattamanadrutam me. Dattamana means to give respect. That Supreme Lord who had killed Aghasur and Bakasur, who is completely capable of protecting his associates in any way that he likes, he chose only Govardhan to protect Vrajavasis. From Nanda Bhavan, he is just running towards Govardhan. Why he has to run so fast and so far? Why only Govardhan? There are so many other places where Krishna can give shelter to his Vrajavasis, but Dattamana, because he wanted to give some special respect to Govardhan mountain, he lifted Govardhan only. Because Govardhan gives so much respect to all Vrajavasis. Now all the Vrajavasis must give special respect to Govardhan as their protector. That's why Krishna lifted Govardhan. How did Govardhan give respect to Vrajavasis? We have seen already. Hanta yamadrirabala haridasa varyo yadrama Krishna charanaspara pramodaha Manam tanoti sahago ganayostayoryat paniya suyavasakandarakandamulaihi. Manam tanoti. Govardhan has given so much of man, respect to our Vrajavasis, And now Krishna is giving Datta Mana Dhritam Me. Same word mana is used here. Okay. Therefore, I want to stay close to you. Nija Nikata Nivasam Dehi Govardhanatvam. Here he is glorifying Govardhan. 8th shloka. We have seen this. Krishna could protect Vrajavasis in any other way, but he chose only Govardhan. Giridrupa Haridasa Shriyani Varyeti Nama Mrutamidam Uditam Shri Radhika Vaktra Chandrad Vrajanavati Lakatve Klupta Vedaihi Sputam Me Nija Nikata Nivasam Dehi Govardhanatvam. Chinmay, line by line. Giridrupa Haridasa Shreni Varyeti Nama.
Girinripa Haridasa Shreni Varyeti Nama.
Vrutamidam Uditam Shri Radhika Vaktra Chandrat.
Mritamidam uditam Shri Radhika Vaktra Chandrat.
Vrajanavati Lakatve Klupta Vedaihi Sputam Me.
Vrajanavati Lakatve Klipta Vedai Sfutam Me.
Nija Nikata Nivasam Dehi Govardhanatvam.
Katanivasam Dehi Govardhanatvam. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Giridrupa Haridasa Shriyani Varyeti Nama.
गिरीन्द्रप हरिदास श्रेणी वर्येति नाम
Vrutamidam Uditam Shri Radhika Vaktra Chandrat.
मृतमिदमुदितं श्री राधिका वक्त्रचन्द्रात् व्रजनवतिलकत्वे क्लिप्तवेदैः स्फुतं मे निजनिकटवासं देहि गोवर्धनत्वम्. Thank you, Raji. Hare Krishna. Tanda Pranam.
Thank you. In the 7th shloka, Raghunath Das Goswami said how Krishna gives so much respect to Govardhan. In the 8th shloka, he is saying how Radharani gave so much respect to Govardhan. Okay. Girinrupa Haridasa Shriyani Varyeti Nama. Girinrupa. Nrupa means king. Girinrupa means king of all mountains. That is Govardhan. Haridasa Varya. Haridasa Shreni Varyeti Nama. So amongst all the all the mountains, this Govardhan is the king, and Govardhan is also the best of all the servants of Lord Hari. Who said this? Mrutamidam Uditam Shri Radhika Vaktra Chandrat. Radhika is Srimati Radharani. Vaktra means her beautiful face. Chandrat means it's like moon. So from the moon-like face of Srimati Radharani, this praise about Govardhan has emanated. Mrutam Uditam Shri Radhika Vaktra Chandrat. So very easily Srimati Radharani just glorified Govardhan as the best of all servants. So next. Vrajanavati lakatve klupta vedaihi sputam me. And that beautiful Giriraj Govardhan mountain is like Vrajanavatilaka. So tilak is that mark on someone's face which is very prominently visible. Right on the forehead you are putting something, some mark. So that is very prominently visible. Similarly, Govardhan mountain is like a tilak in the entire Vraja Mandal. In the entire land of Vraja is like a tilak. Govardhan mountain is like a tilak. Vraja Nava Tilaka. In this way, so many glorifications, so many praises are given to Giriraj. Radharani is praising, Krishna is giving so much respect, and everyone is considering Govardhan so great. Okay. So, Nijanikate Nivasam Dehi Govardhanatvam. Klipta Vedaihi Sputam. Even the Vedas are also glorifying Govardhan as Vrajanava Tilaka. So, next. Srimati Radharani. Srimati Radharani is the shelter of all the great devotees. And she is glorifying Govardhan as the best of all devotees. So her glorification has very special position. Ananta Koti Vishnu Lokanamra Padmajarchiti Himadrija Pulo Maja Virincha Javara Prade Apara Siddhiriddhi Digdha Satpadanguli Nakhe Kada Karishyasi Hamam Kripa Kataksha Bhajanam. Ananta Koti Vishnu Loka Namra Padmaja Archite. Even Brahma and all the Ananta Koti Vaishnava Bhakta Vrind with great humility offer obeisances and worship the lotus feet of Radharani. So that Srimati Radharani, who is the source of devotion in the hearts of any devotee of Krishna. What you take any devotee of Krishna, whatever little devotion or love that they have for Krishna is coming from Srimati Radharani. And who is glorifying Radharani in this way? This is a shloka from Radhika Kripa Kataksha Stavaraj, which is spoken directly by Lord Shiva. Shiva is glorifying Radharani like that. Himadrija Pulo Maja Virincha Javara Prade. Himadrija means Parvati Devi, the daughter of Himalayas. Himadrija Pulo Maja Virincha Javara, whether it is Saraswati or Parvati or Sachi, all of them are worshipping Srimati Radharani. Apara Siddhiriddhi Digdha Satpadanguli Nakhe Kada Karishyasi Hamam Kripa Kataksha Bhajanam. So Srimati Radharani's glory is such that all the great siddhis stay at the toenails of Radharani. Okay. So when will she show some mercy upon me? So like that Radharani personally glorified Govardhan. Next, 9th shloka. Nija jana yutarada Krishna maitri rasakta Vrajanara pasupakshi vrata saukhyai kadata Agadita karunatvan mamuri krityatantam Nija nikata nivasam dehi govardhanatvam. Naman Pandey. Nija jana yutarada Krishna maitri rasakta
Nija jana yutarada Krishna maitri rasakta
Vrajanara pasupakshi vrata saukhyai kadata
Vrajanara Pashupakshi Vrata Saukhyai Kadata
Agadita karunatvan mamuri krityatantam
Aganita Karunatvan Mamuri Krityatantam
Nijanikata nivasam dehi govardhanatvam
Nijanikata Nivasam Dehi Govardhanatvam.
Nija jana yutarada Krishna maitri rasakta
Nija jana yutarada Krishna maitri rasakta
Janara pasupakshi vrata saukhyai kadata
Rajanara Pashupakshi Vrata Saukyai Kadata
Aganita karunatvan mamuri krityatantam
Aganita Karunatvan Mamarukrityatantam
Nijanikata nivasam dehi govardhanatvam
Nijanikata nivasam dehi govardhanatvam.
Amazing, thank you. Do it once again, alone, without me.
Amazing, निज जनयुत राधा कृष्ण मैत्री रसाक्ता व्रज नर पशु पक्षी व्रत सौख्यैकदाता अगणित करुणात्वान् मामुदीकृत्य तान्तं निज निकट निवासं देहि गोवर्धनत्वं। हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी।
Hare Krishna. So Nija Jana Yuta Radha Krishna Maitri Rasakta. Now this is the 9th shloka. We have this last but one shloka. This has a special meaning. He says, "Oh Govardhan, you are very merciful. You are extremely merciful." In 8 shlokas, our Raghunath Das Goswami only expressed his desires and praised Govardhan in various ways. And actually he said how different people praised Govardhan. Different people respected Govardhan, whether it is Vrajavasis or Vedas or Radharani or Krishna, all of them also respected Govardhan and praised Govardhan in various ways. Now Raghunath Das Goswami is praising Govardhan as the most merciful personality. So this quality is not being praised. Other things are praised so far, but here he says, Nija Jana Yuta Radha Krishna Maitri Rasakta. He's saying that Nija Jana, their own associates. Whose associates? Radha Krishna. Srimati Radharani and Krishna, they have so many associates. Accompanied by all their associates, Maitri Rasakta, to experience great rasic pastimes of friendship, they come to Govardhan. Vrajanara pasupakshi vrata saukhyikadataha. So Govardhan area is imbued with all the rasic friendly pastimes of Radha and Krishna and their associates, and give so much pleasure to everyone in Govardhan. Who are they? Vrajanara pasupakshi Prata Saukheka Dataha. In Vraja, Nara, human beings, Gopas and Gopis. Pashu, animals like cows and monkeys and bulls and buffaloes. Then Pakshi, all the birds like peacocks and parrots. So whether it is Nara or Pasu or Pakshi, animals, birds, human beings, everyone receives Saukhya. Vrata Saukheka Dataha. Everyone receives Saukhya or happiness from Govardhan. Data means one who donates. So Vrinda, this Govardhan mountain gives happiness to Vraja Nara Pasu Pakshi by facilitating the pastimes of Radha and Krishna along with their companions. Is it clear? First 2 lines. Third line. Aganita karunatvan mamuri krityatan Nija nikata nivasam dehi govardhanatvam. Here he says that, oh Govardhan mountain, you are the data, you are the bestower of unlimited happiness to even Vrajavasis and even Krishna. And can't you show some mercy upon me? Aganita karunatvan mam urikritya tantam. Tantam, I'm so distressed. Mam urikritya, please embrace me. Please embrace me means you have to bring closer to me. You have to bring me closer to you. Right? Aganita karunatvan. Karunatva means you are merciful and your mercy cannot be measured only. Aganita. Ganita means you can calculate. You can measure. But Aganita means it's beyond my ability to measure. Beyond my ability to calculate your mercy. You are extremely merciful. You can facilitate Krishna's pastimes. You can bestow bliss upon all Vrajavasis. Can't you just arrange some accommodation for me near you? I want to stay close to you. So, Nija Nikata Nivasam Dehi Govardhanatvam. So, after presenting all his desires, Raghunath Das Goswami thought, I need a recommendation letter. Just like Satyavrata Muni also thought, right, that he expressed his so many desires in Damodarsatakam. At the end, he took recommendation of whom? Radharani. Namo Radhikayai Tvadiya Priyayai Namo Nantalilaya Devaya Tubhyam. So just like Satyavrata Muni took the recommendation of Radharani, took the name of Radharani at the end of his song, here Raghunath Das Goswami is taking recommendation letter or the name of another great personality at the end of his song, in the last stanza. Who is that personality? Directly Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Combination of Radha and Krishna. Okay, we will see that now. Nirupadhi karunena Shri Shachinandanena Tvayi kapati shathopi Tvat priyenarpitosmi iti khalu mama yogya yogyatam tamagrihanan nija nikata nivasam dehi govardhanatvam. Who will recite? Naman Pandey. Nirupadhi karunena Shri Sachinandanena
निरुपधि करुणेन श्री सचिनंदनेन
Tvayi kapati shathopi Tvat priyenarpitosmi
त्वयि कपटी शतोऽपि त्वत्प्रियेणार्पितोऽस्मि
iti khalu mama yogya yogyatam tamagrihanan
इति खलु मम योग्या योग्यतां तां गृह्णन्
nija nikata nivasam dehi govardhanatvam.
निज निकट निवासं देहि गोवर्धनत्वं.
Hare Krishna. Divi Krishna.
निरुपधि करुणेन श्री सच्चिदानन्दनेन त्वयि कपतिस्थोऽपि त्वत्प्रियेणारोपितोऽस्मि इति खलु मम योगयायज्ञतां मम अग्रहन् निजनिकटवासं देहि गोवर्धनत्वम्.
Hare Krishna. Kartik, Kamakshi.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी. निरुपधि करुणेन श्री सचिनंदनेन त्वयि कपटि शतोऽपि त्वत्प्रियेणार्पितोऽस्मि इति खलु मम योग्यतां ताम् अगृह्णान् निज निकट निवासं देहि गोवर्धनत्वम्. हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी.
Thank you. Nirupadhi karunena Shri Sachinandanena. Here, Raghunath Das Goswami is saying that Shri Sachinandan Gaura Hari, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, is Nirupadhi karunena. Nirupadhi means causeless. So he doesn't see whether a person is qualified or not. He just gives mercy. Nirupadhi karunena Shri Sachinandanena. That Shri Sachinandan, out of his causeless mercy, has entrusted me to you. What did Mahaprabhu do? Mahaprabhu gave a beautiful Govardhan Shila to Raghunath Das Goswami to worship. What does that mean? General understanding is the Lord has entrusted the responsibility of Govardhan Shila to Raghunath Das Goswami. Right? So Raghunath Das Goswami is meant to take care of Govardhan Shila. But what is the mentality of Raghunath Das Goswami? He is saying that Govardhan, my dear Sachinandan, has given me to you. He has not given you to me. He has given me to you. Right? He has not entrusted Govardhan to Raghunath Das. He has entrusted Raghunath Das to Govardhan. We should never think that we are taking care of deities. We should think that deities are taking care of us. Of course, we have to take care of deities. We have to serve them. We have to dress them. We have to decorate them. We have to bathe them. We have to do all services to them. But they are taking care of us. We are not taking care of them. We are serving them, and we are completely dependent on their protection. And unless we serve them, we become ungrateful. So our service to the deities, service to Govardhan or whoever, is an expression of our gratitude. It's an expression of our dependence on the deities. We should not think that they are dependent on me. If I don't feed, he will stay hungry. Of course, We should think Krishna will become hungry. It's getting time. It's becoming time. I have to feed Krishna. He's hungry. So we have to have that personal touch. We should have that affectionate mood to serve. But ultimately, we are dependent on them. They are not dependent on us. Okay. So here he's saying that Nirupadhi Karunena Sri Sachinandanena Tvayi Kapati Shathopi Tvat Priyena Arpitosmi. Tvayi, he has given me to you. Tvat Priyena Arpito Asmi. He has done arpan of me to you. Although I am Kapati and Shatha. These are technical words here. We'll understand this. Kapati and Shatha. So let us see what is Kapati. Kapati means a pretender. He shows renunciation or detachment externally, although he doesn't have, and he just kind of deceives people. I'm so detached. I'm so renounced. Externally, he appears like that, and by that appearance, he would cheat people, right? So, who is Shatha? Shatha is a crooked person who speaks sweet words on someone's face and starts digging their graves behind them. He starts working against their interest behind their back. So this is a greater cheating. The Kapati is basically, although he's not so great, he presents himself as if he's great. He doesn't harm anyone. Okay, he just wants to present a great image about himself to others. That is cheating, definitely, but he doesn't want to harm anyone. But Shatha is a person who speaks sweet words, very, very friendly words, and what is that shloka? Anudvega karam vakyam satyam priyahitam, all that he will do from in front. But there is no priyahitam, there is no well-wishing tendency. In fact, there is a tendency to cheat them, loot them, beat them, and kill them, whatever, defame them, dethrone them. So such a person is called Shatha. Raghunath Das Goswami is saying that I am a Kapati and I am a Shatha also. Tvayi Kapati Shathopi Tvat Priyena Arpitosmi. All out of his humility, he says, although I am a Kapati and a Shatha, the Lord has offered me to you. Now I am under your protection. You should protect me. Why you should protect me? In the previous shloka, I already said. Well, in the previous shloka, what did he say? You are extremely merciful, Govardhan. So already he has made his point in the 9th shloka. He said, Aganita Karunatvan Mamuri Krityatantam. You are Aganita Karunatvan. Your Karuna is Agana. Means uncomparable, incalculable. So you are Aganita Karuna and Mahaprabhu is Nirupadhi Karuna. So Mahaprabhu is Nirupadhi Karuna means he is causelessly merciful. And Govardhan is Aganita Karuna means he is incomparably merciful. He is unlimitedly merciful. You cannot calculate his mercy, the amount of mercy that he has. So I am bombarded with the mercy of this Nirupati Karuna and Aganita Karuna, Govardhan and Mahaprabhu. So I must get residence in Govardhan. Okay. So iti khalu mama yogya yogyatam tam agrihnan. So therefore, please don't count whether I am qualified or not qualified. Yogyata, yogyata. Yogyata means qualification. Ayogyata means disqualification. Don't consider whether I am qualified or not qualified. You are merciful and he is mercifully giving me a recommendation letter. Just accept me. Okay. Nija nekat nivasam dehi govardhanatam. This is the completion of the song. But there is one last stanza here. We'll discuss. Kartik. Rasada Dashakamasya Srila Govardhanasya
Rasadashakam Srila Govardhanasya Shitidhara Kula Vaidurya Prayanadadite Sasapari Sukhadesmin Vasamasadya Sakshat Chubhivita Yugala Seva Ratnava Jyoti Turnam. Hare Krishna.
Divya Krishna.
Yes, Raji. Rasada Dasakamasya Shri Govardhanasya Chitidhara Kula Bharturya Prayatnat Adhite सहजपदि सुखदेऽस्मिन् वासम् आसाद्य साक्षात् शुभदयुगलसेवा रत्नम् आप्नोति तुर्णाम्. Thank you, Roji. Hare Krishna. Dandavat.
Thank you. So, what will happen if you recite these 10 shlokas of Govardhana Vasa Prarthana Dashakam? That's the Falashruti of this last stanza here. Rasada Dashakamasya Srila Govardhanasya. Rasada, this Dashakam, this Govardhana Vasa Prarthana Dashakam prayer or song will give us rasa. Right? When we recite this shloka, we will be bestowed with rasa for Krishna. Srila Govardhanasya will develop love for Govardhan. Kshitidhara kula bharturya prayatnadadhite. So Raghunath Das Goswami says that Kshitidhara kula bhartur, this Govardhan is the best of all mountains. Kshitidhara means mountain. Kula bhartur means the king of all these groups of mountains. Yaha prayatnat adhite, one who does adhyayana, one who studies these 10 stanzas of Govardhana Dashakam meticulously, yaha prayatnat, that person will be bestowed with rasa. One who meticulously studies these 10 verses will be given bhakti rasa, bhakti melos. Not only that, there is a third line also. Sasapadi sukhadesmin vasamasadya sakshat Shubhadayugala Sevar Namapnoti Turnam. Sasapadi Sukhade Asmin. One will attain great spiritual bliss, happiness. Vasamasadya Sakshat. They will also get Vasam. They will also get to stay near Govardhan. Shubhada Yugala Seva. And staying near Govardhan, they get Yugala Seva, an opportunity to serve the divine couple Radha and Krishna. Ratnam Apnoti Turnam. Ratna means the jewel. Here, Yugala Seva, so service to Radha Krishna is considered the greatest jewel, the crest jewel of all opportunities. Okay. Shubhada Yugala Seva Ratnam Apnoti Turnam. You want that Ratnam, you want that special jewel of opportunity to serve Radha Krishna, and then you need to recite this 10 stanzas of Govardhana Vasa Prarthana Dashakam. Thank you very much for your participation. With this, we will conclude our VRAJA KATHAMRITAM series of Kartik. So next week, we will start our Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu classes as usual. So thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Granthara Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Govardhana Vasa Prarthana Dashakam ki jai. Interestingly, we have celebrated Govardhan Puja at Govardhan Eco-Village today because it's the closest Sunday. Last Sunday we celebrated in Chowpatty, and this Sunday we celebrated in GV. So somehow we celebrate on the closest Sundays so that devotees can participate nicely. So thank you very much for your participation. I know some devotees in the call are there in GV also participating in GV Govardhan Puja. Thank you for your association. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam. Thank you very much, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Dandavat Pranam.
Thank you. Hare Krishna. Any questions are coming?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Dandavat Pranam.
We'll meet next week. Hare Krishna.